Welcome, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Mike Rakowski, attorney at the Rakowski Law Firm. This is going to be a step-by-step instructional video on how to create an LLC in the state of Michigan. I want to start by saying the process is almost identical whether we're creating an LLC for a rental property or for an actual business that we're going to start up and start working towards growing. We want to make sure that we're on the michigan.gov website, and I'm going to show you what that looks like, because when you start Googling this, you're going to be served a bunch of ads for LegalZoom.com to help, that a lot of services that you're going to have to pay for. And it's really easy as long as you follow this step-by-step process. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that I can walk you through exactly what this looks like. I'm going to be looking over here on this screen so that I can help. So you're going to see me kind of looking over here to the side, but this is the michigan.gov website for corporations and divisions under LARA. We want to scroll down on this page. We're obviously going to share this link with you so that you have a good starting point, but we're going to be looking for this first where it says submit online. It's the easiest way to do this. So go ahead and click there. It brings you to this page. Now, if you do this often, you will have a login and password, but most likely not. So what we're going to do is we're going to click up here where it says, if you are forming a new entity, click here, which takes us to what kind of entity are we looking to create? Most likely we're looking to create a domestic limited liability company. So this right here at the top, you will just click on articles of organization there. This is what gets filed with the state to create the company. So first, Article 1, what is the name of the company? So we can type in our name of our company, company LLC. You got to make sure that you add the LLC in there. And there is instructions, if you scroll down, that kind of show you what you need to put in each box, but you want to make sure that whatever the company name is, add the LLC to the end. For Article 2, this is typically left blank unless there's more specific purpose. Otherwise, it's just organized to be a business in the state of Michigan. Article 3 goes over what's the duration of the business going to be. Typically, we leave this blank as well. There's no reason to put anything in Article 3 here because we have the ability to close the business if we ever need to. So we're essentially opening it for an unlimited period of time unless we want to go in and affirmatively actually close the business. Okay, now here's some of the important stuff. The agent, the registered office, who is this going to be? So this will be the person that is starting the business. So if this is, John Smith, we're putting, this would be actually your name as the client would go here. You would put your address as the business's name. Registered office and mailing address would be the exact same as the business, unless for some reason you wanted to get any notification from the state, the mailings that they have, do you want that to go to a different address? You can put a different address here. Little recommendation too on what you want to call the business. A lot of times, if it's a rental property, you might go with the address here. So like 1234 Street Way LLC. That way, if you have multiple rental properties, it's easy to organize them. Okay, so we got the address filled in. Everything is there in Article 4. Now we go, if you need to add another article, you can do that here. Typically, you don't need to. The effective date would be immediately. So whatever the date is that you are filling out this form, you would put that in effective date. And actually, if you read the directions below, above, that you only need to actually put a date in there if you're having a later start date. So I take that back, just leave this section blank right here where it says effective date. I'm sure if you were to put in the date, the actual date, they would see that, and that's no problem as well. All right, so here's probably the most important part of all of this outside of the name, where it says add new entry right here. So we need to, who are the organizers of this, okay? Is this a husband and wife, okay? If it is, we're gonna add both people. Is it just going to be an individual? And so let's walk through what that looks like. Click on this button right here where it says add new entry. Right here pops up where you can type someone's name in. And so we'll go John Smith. He's going to, so here's your options, organizer or attorney in fact. Because you're the person who's creating the LLC for yourself, you're the organizer, you want to make sure to hit accept and then add. It didn't actually happen until this person's name shows up right here, okay? If it is a husband and wife, or maybe two people are starting a business together, we would add another organizer. Let's call it Sally. Got to be able to spell, right? Sally Smith. Organizer, accept, add. Okay, so now we have two organizers. If we need to change that at all, you can obviously edit or delete. So we're going to delete one of those. Now we got just John Smith. Here's the same information that we've identified above. Just put in John Smith's address, all the contact information there. Emails are important because that's where you're going to get notifications from the state of Michigan that the application has been submitted. So you'll want to make sure to put in your email address here, also in the next column. Last thing that we need to do here is how quickly do we want this turned around? Now, currently, they usually are turning these around in 3 to 5 business days. So if there's no real rush, we can just go with the standard review. No big deal. That's fine. Anything faster than that, they do turn it around pretty quick. I know from our end, if we're having you do this prior to a review and signing of documents so that we can use it for trust funding purposes, we just need to make sure that we have it by the time that we have the scheduled signing. So that could maybe dictate how quickly you need to turn it around. I'm guessing here if I hit the review, because I haven't filled out everything, it's not going to allow me to move forward from here. Right. Okay. So it's giving me some red things where I didn't fill some things out. You want to make sure you fill this out completely, and it won't let you move forward until you do. The only thing we're missing here is on the next page, it's just going to ask for your credit card information for the filing fee. So you can go ahead and put that in, make sure your email address is correct. They will send you a notification that you filed it. And then as soon as it gets processed with the state, they will send you the articles of organization back to you. And that's what we're going to need proof of if using it for funding of a trust. So I hope this video was helpful. You can always reach out to the Rakowski Law Firm if you have questions on this, 248-792-9193. But thank you for your time today. And I hope your rental property or business is successful. Have a great day. Take care.